Now this week, on Thursday in fact, we had the longest day. For most of us, the summer solstice is simply that. But for a surprising number in Essex, it's much more mystical. The county has the largest number of pagan worshippers anywhere in the country. So we got Diane Stradling up early to soak up the spirit of their special day.
We are one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever.
It's 4:38, dawn breaks on the longest day of the year and a group of pagans mark the summer solstice at Maylandsea near Malden. They celebrate the sun, the passing of time, count blessings and pray for the future. Businesswoman, dance teacher, occupational therapist and yoga instructor. They say they're pretty ordinary and the public sometimes has the wrong idea. So no huge bonfire, no flowing robes, wild dancing or sacrifices. No, these are real pagans, calm and reflective. Their ritual low-key and very personal. The term pagan simply covers many earth-centred faiths, including heathens, druids and witches. And there are apparently more of them in Essex than anywhere else, which surprises everyone.
It did surprise me because I would have thought somewhere more like the West Country and heading that way.
It's amazing, in a way, I suppose, how many people you kind of bump into in everyday life and then realise, oh, that's the same as me.
Really surprised. It was complete, I've never guessed there would be more here.
The recent survey for a science fiction TV channel found the county has 1 in 10 of all witches and wizards belonging to recognised pagan societies. If there is a great pagan tradition, where is our Stonehenge or Avebury? Many pagans will tell you in Essex it's all far less obvious. Their heritage lies beneath the surface. Quite literally in this case, these curious stones are at the edge of the churchyard in Alphamstone on the banks of the River Stour in the north. Was the church built on an older sacred site with a stone circle? The geology of Essex means we don't really do big stones. Someone must have put them here for a reason a very long time ago. But for pagans, man-made structures are less important than nature's. Take Hatfield Forest. It's one of the last remnants of ancient forest left in England, the original wildwood. 2,000 trees in this forest are more than 600 years old, descended from specimens growing here since the last ice age. Revered for their longevity, strength and stature, it's little wonder prehistoric people invested them with magical spirits. Has that magic lived on in Essex? Well, according to the survey, yes. The county was joint leader in reported cases of supernatural powers. 5% of all time travel occurred in Essex. 6% of the country's crystal experts live here, as do 7% of all palm readers and 5% of mediums. You may be cynical, but hard-headed historian Dr. Alison Rowlands says magic, whether it worked or not, was for centuries part of everyday life, practised quite happily alongside Christianity for the most part.
Most ordinary people, up until about a century ago, probably had some, at least marginal belief in some sort of pragmatic, useful magic. Fortune-telling, astrology, trying to cure disease through wearing amulets, these sorts of things. So there is a very long-standing tradition in use of and belief in the efficacy of magic.
Pete is a heathen, deriving his beliefs from the Old Norse and Anglo-Saxon traditions. He says Essex folk have always been independent, and pagans can do their own thing.
There's nobody to tell you what to do, how to do it. You have to make it up for yourself, really.
A DIY religion?
Yeah, no big book, no pope, no Ayatollah or whatever. You really have to find your own way. So it means that people don't get it handed on a plate to them. They have to find their own way.
So, pagan beliefs. Admire nature's beauty and ingenuity. Cherish the planet. Care for the environment. Hang on, is that a pagan or David Cameron, Tony Blair or any other popularity-chasing politician? Forget white stilettos, green is the in colour. And yet again, Essex is at the forefront of fashion. Diane Stradling, Anglia News, Maylandsea.